Variance. I'm Betty Who from Sydney, and you're at South by Southwest.
Clap your hands if it feels good. I've been thinking we're meant to be, but I don't know how to show you the best of me. Yeah, I want you.
I'm 25, turning 26 this year. I feel like that's kind of, I feel so weird and old, but also not, and I know so much more than I did, but I also don't know anything, and this is a very kind of, I think, transitionary period of any human being, particularly, 25-year-old girl's life, and I think that you hear that a lot on the album. The whole thing is generally like, it's about my life experience in a lot of ways. I got out of a relationship, I got into a relationship, I moved away from New York for the first time. I've been living there for 3 years. It was kind of a big deal for me, and so a lot of this record is just about this time in my life. It sort of feels like a time capsule for me. And there is a lot about my relationships and a lot about this kind of new life that I sort of feel like I've started, which is why I called it the Valley, because I moved to the Valley in LA. And I didn't know what I was going to call the album, and I wanted to write this intro for it, and I didn't know what I was going to do, and so I was like, okay, finally, the rest of the album's done, I have to do something. So I sat down, I hunkered down, and I wrote this intro to the record, and the song was called The Valley. You spend so much time with something, right? So I've been making this record for 2 years, and so you spend so much time with it, and you're like, everyone's gonna love it, I love it, and then like a week before you're like, what if everybody hates it? What if they hate me? What am I gonna do?
Yeah, I love you. Do you love me too? Yeah, I love you. Do you love me?
I'm from New York, which is fun. I have a lot of girlfriends in New York. All my friends from college and I all moved there together, and I just recently moved to LA, so I've been missing being in New York a lot. So I'm gonna be there the whole week of the album release, which is really like fun and exciting and kind of will take my mind off of everything. I work so much that I have little time in general to hang out with anybody really, and so when I do go back to New York, I'm working also, but it's so different because I'm like, no, 5 o'clock I'm done, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends, thank you guys so much. So I'm much more like demanding of time to hang out with my ladies.